Look around for a minute. Since the world got hit with everything from pandemics to all kinds of crises, things haven't exactly bounced back to the bright, vibrant place they once were. The world feels a bit gray, a bit colorless, kind of like that old TV set in your grandma's living room. And if you're honest with yourself, somewhere along the way, you've lost some of that spark too. Every new year, we make those tired promises. Next year is my year for real this time. But here we are year after year with the same excuses and the same half-hearted efforts. 2023, 2024, they've all come and gone. And here we are, still stuck on the same page. And guess what? 2025 isn't going to be any different unless you decide to really force it to be that way. You've got to stop waiting for life to align itself around your vibes and start aligning yourself with your goals. And here's the kicker. It only takes 5 minutes a day. I'm not here to hit you with a burst of sugar-coated motivation. Motivation is like a quick candy rush. It feels good for a moment and then leaves you craving for more. What I'm offering in this video is different. I'm here to give you a system, some tools, and yes, even a reality check to help you turn 2025 into your year. I want you to see that just 5 minutes a day is enough to set you on a path toward real change. Let's be honest. You've been trying, haven't you? Maybe you started a workout plan and bailed after a couple of weeks because life got too busy. Maybe you set some goals that were so vague you forgot about them almost as soon as you made them. Trying isn't enough. If you're putting in half of your efforts, you're not truly trying. And waiting for life to magically line up with your vibe, that's a wrap. Life isn't going to hand you success on a silver platter. You have to grab it. I know you always say, I don't have time. But think about it. Yesterday, you probably spent hours scrolling through Instagram, rewatching your favorite clips, or binging a show because you simply had the time. You even find time to zone out and stare at the ceiling. But still, you convinced yourself that you have no time. The truth is, you have 24 hours in every single day. If you can waste time on things that don't matter, you can definitely spare 5 minutes for yourself. Let's do a quick breakdown. You have 24 hours in a day. Let's say you sleep for 8 hours, spend another 8 hours at work or school, and use about 2 hours for eating and just being yourself. That still leaves you with roughly 6 hours, almost 360 minutes of free time. And yet, you complain about not having enough time. The problem is not the lack of time, it's how you use it. Now, imagine if you took just 5 minutes out of that day, 5 minutes to focus on yourself. It might be as simple as sitting quietly, writing down one clear goal, or taking a few deep breaths to center your thoughts. 5 minutes is like the time it takes to heat up a burrito in the microwave. It sounds absolutely simple, but those 5 minutes, when done consistently, add up to something extremely powerful. I'm not here to spice you up with empty promises. Let's be honest, guys. I'm not selling any magic pill. Instead, I want to give you a system, that daily habit that builds discipline. Because you see, discipline isn't flashy. It's the silent force behind every success. It's what keeps you going on the days when motivation is nowhere to be found. Think about it. Every person who's achieved something great didn't rely solely on a burst of motivation that faded after a few hours. They built routines and systems. They woke up early to work out, planned their days meticulously, and made time for self-reflection, even when it wasn't fun. Those habits might not seem exciting, but they're the backbone of any real change. I want you to understand something important. Goals without a plan are just dreams. Saying, I want to be better is fine until you start planning how to get there. That's why your 5 minutes are crucial. They're not just about setting goals. They're about creating a system, a daily ritual that forces you to show up, even when you're tired, stressed, or just not feeling it. Let's look at it this way. Suppose you decide that every morning, as soon as you wake up, you'll spend 5 minutes writing down 3 concrete things you want to accomplish that day. At first, it might feel like a small step, or totally insignificant, or a joke. But imagine doing that every day for a complete month. Suddenly, you have a clear list of priorities, and you're no longer letting random distractions steal your time. Or maybe you've been feeling overwhelmed by stress. Instead of letting the chaos build up, you could take 5 minutes in the middle of the day to close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let your mind rest. No apps, no elaborate routines, just you and your breath. Over time, those moments of calm can build up, helping you tackle the rest of your day with a clearer mind instead of procrastinating and waiting till another year passes by. See what those sweet little 5 minutes did there? Gave you a purpose and gets you busy as soon as you wake up. I get sometimes life feels too busy, too chaotic, and you might think, I just don't have 5 minutes. But if you have hours to waste on endless scrolling or rewatching the same videos, you have 5 minutes to invest in your future. Your phone is a tool. It can be used to learn new skills, connect with ideas, and level up your life. But only if you decide to use it the right way. There's a simple truth here. If you can let your phone control your day, you can take control of it too. That's why I'm asking you to stop being a passive consumer of inspiration and start being an active creator of your destiny. You're not just going to sit back and watch life pass by. You're going to grab those 5 minutes and use them to build the life you want. Let's talk about systems. A goal like I want to make money or I want to get fit sounds great, but without a system, it's just a wish. You need to create routines that work for you, systems that force you to act even when motivation is low. That could mean setting aside 5 minutes a day to review your budget, plan your meals, or even do a quick set of exercises. These systems are the everyday actions that, over time, turn into big results. They're the difference between talking about change and actually making it happen. I want you to consider the simple math of time. There are 1,440 minutes in a day. Even if you only use 5 minutes to focus on yourself, that's 35 minutes in a week, 150 minutes in a month, and roughly 1,800 minutes in a year. Now, pay close attention. When you actually break it down, 1,800 minutes is just 30 hours in a whole year. You see that? 30 hours that could transform your life if used wisely. It may not sound like a lot, but it's enough to build a strong, disciplined routine. I'm not going to lie and say that this approach is a miracle cure. I'm not here to tell you that everything will be perfect if you just invest 5 minutes a day. But what I can tell you is that if you make this small commitment, you'll start building a habit of discipline that can carry you through the toughest times. You'll start to see that success isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about creating the moment through consistent small actions. Think about it. If you can push through those 5 minutes every day, even on the days when you feel completely off, then you're proving to yourself that you're serious about change. You're showing that you have the discipline to do what needs to be done, even when it isn't fun. And that kind of discipline will seep into every other part of your life, helping you to be more productive, more focused, and more in control of your future. It's about showing up day after day and putting in the work, even when it's hard. It's about turning those 5 minutes into a habit and turning that habit into a system that supports every goal you have. Whether you want to get fit, learn a new skill, save money, or simply feel more in control of your life, it all starts with that small daily commitment. I will end this with a cheesy "you got this" because I know you already know it deep down. Instead, I'm leaving you with a challenge. Commit to 5 minutes a day for yourself. Not next week, not tomorrow. Start now. Set a timer, pick your habit, and do it every day. Watch how those 5 minutes add up. In 2025, you won't look back and wonder why nothing changed. You'll look back and see a year filled with small victories that built up to something really big, a year where you took control, built discipline, and transformed your life 1 minute at a time. You're smart, you're capable, and you deserve a life filled with color and purpose. The world may seem gray right now, but you have the power to bring back the brightness, starting with just 5 minutes each day. So are you in? Or will we be having this same conversation next year with nothing changed? Let 2025 be the year you finally say, "This year is mine." Because when you look in the mirror at the end of the year, You want to see a person who didn't let life pass by, but who grabbed every minute and made it count. So, as you look toward 2025, ask yourself, are you ready to force the change? Are you ready to invest just 5 minutes a day to build the life you've always wanted? Because the truth is, nothing will change unless you do something about it. And nothing is more powerful than the simple act of showing up every day, even for just 5 minutes. Remember, the magic lies in the work you are avoiding. Read this line again and again and again until you push yourself and get going. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And if you feel like I helped you, even if it's a little amount, you can show that appreciation by liking this video and subscribing to the channel so that I can see you beautiful people in my upcoming videos in the future. That said, I thank you once again for watching and have a great day.